Hey everybody, it's your friend Kevin. Welcome. Today is Sunday, the 21st of May 2023, and this is your card of the day. So I'm going to be using another one of Kyle Gray's decks, Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, with artwork by Lily Moses, and this is what they look like. So the combination of angels and guardians, and some of the ancestors that have walked the earth, the wise ones. I like this deck because it's a sort of a smattering of all sorts of different energies, different realms, which I think right now is important. We're also going to choose a different major arcana for the week, which will be the significator for whatever message goes on. So I'm going to count out 21 cards and see which one comes forward. This is the 21st card. So we have the Chariot, Archangel Metatron. Not the first time in the recent weeks that this card has presented itself. And this one is from Archangel Power Tarot by Radley Valentine. It's a different image to the last one that we had, which came from the Angel Tarot deck. So it's got the same principles, the same chariot moving forward, and the image is a little bit different. So on this card, we're going to see that Metatron is indeed still riding the chariot. We still have a black horse and a white horse, except there's a lot more light, a lot more magic, a lot more... yes, I'm going to just say that. There's a lot more magic, a lot more movement, a lot more animation in this particular card. And the message is determination, self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. Let's see what our card of the day is. Angels and guardians, spirits from all four corners, Father in the sky, Mother in the earth, I welcome you to this space, and I give thanks that this message be of service, be of purpose, have meaning and value. I set the intention to hear, to see, to feel, and to know that your sacred words be clear to all participants. So be it, so shall it be. These are a bit different to shuffle. They're sort of sticking together a little bit. Right. Spread them out on the table and see what happens. There we go. Put that one. The others fell on the floor. Okay. Ooh, the Oracle. Wait for important information. To me, obviously, Oracle is a tool to speak with the divine. And here I am seeing the goblet and the steam rising up, the information coming up. This is, to me, a sign that it is not the right time today to be in the mode of impatience, to take what you've learned, take what you've got, take the wisdom within, take all of the information that's been gathered recently, and wait for more important information before you make a decision. There's like a combination of words that come along, and while the chariot in Archangel Metatron comes along to inspire forward movement, inspire this great magical transformation, if you will, taking us from point A to point B, the Oracle is giving us a chance to say, be discerning with your choices. Decide what is important information, what isn't important information, if that makes sense. Sometimes we have to go within before we go without. We have to ask ourselves, our higher selves, our guardian angels, prayers, and be open to receptive to what information is coming to you. It's somewhat difficult. We sit in the world of second guessing, which is why I feel like to say that you look for tools, feathers on the ground, money on the ground. Look for tools of pay attention to the internal dialogue. Get quiet, get peaceful. Find those places where there's earth, or there's air, or there's fire, or there's water. And sometimes the element of metal, copper, silver, gold, that sort of metal, metallic, can also be a grounding element to bring us back to, okay, what's important here? Gather whatever facts you can so that you can make whatever decision that you need to make that's in line with, more importantly, your truth, your integrity, your respect, your inner knowingness. Sometimes the decisions that pop out come out of a place of fear and ego. That is not the right decision. They're not necessarily that important. So, like, this oracle is a truth speaker, an insight bringer, an ancestor, one of your past relatives, who's going to be your best outspoken friend. Someone who's going to tell you exactly what you need to hear and help you to move forward at the right time, and not just move forward, but using Archangel Metatron to blaze the trail forward. So in this particular deck, she is like, if I had to pick a god or a goddess, she'd be like Delphi, a psychic priestess, the high priestess of like ancient Greece. And she was able to receive information, make predictions. You can see she's got this goblet. If I was saying that, I'd see my grandma with her, her seeing into the tea leaves and looking. My grandma was a lovely, crazy, lovely and incredible, well, a little bit crazy sometimes, oracle. She holds a bowl that has sacred smoke coming out of it. So you may want to burn some incense and bring in the message to look beyond what you see in the here and the now. Look way past it. All of us are waking up to our psychic gifts, even those who don't know quite what to do with them. Oh, use them. And the oracle is going to give you the message, the teacher, the places, the books, the cards that you need. Right now, the angels and the ancestors of the universe are speaking to you loud and clear. Look and listen for any important conversations you're having in your head, you're having in your heart. Look for the signs and messages. They're going to point you in all the right directions. You're being guided for what's more, for the more information that's coming. And do all this before making any quick, fast, particularly impulsive moves. Sometimes you're letting our wants get in the way of what we need. I don't know about that. There's an opportunity for you to see clearly. And you'll be able to do it when your eyes and your heart are really, truly willing to open. If you've been waiting for some information to come in about a choice that you need to make or action you've got to take, ask yourself, well, I'd say wait. Don't put matters into your own hands. Wait till you know for sure. You really are sure. I would say that the angels, the ancestors, the sacred beings of the universe are helping you. They're helping me. They're helping all of us navigate and meander through what right now seems to be a really, really challenging time. I learned in the last couple of days something that alarmed me. Now, I'm likely one of those folks who say I'm indifferent to mainstream news. I want, in my heart of hearts, to truly believe that the news media that we know, that we have been asked to trust, are giving us the information that we need. And yet, there's a feeling sometimes that, you know, if I tell you a story about something that happened, that's my version of the story. If I want a certain reaction from you, or if I want a certain call to action from you, perhaps the way that story gets delivered might be a bit different. I don't know. And so there is this piece of me that has said recently, if I have got to be up for the transformation, the love, the wisdom, the truth of other people, to show them how to empower their life, how to find the light, how to work with those tools, then I have to be up for that myself. And this card for me personally makes a great difference, because I want to be more informed before I go and say these things are wrong. This is not quite right. I mean, you know, recently I learned of how, once again, there is rumours within somewhat, I've got nothing against conservatism. I think sometimes that's a good place. But conservative leaders are, you know, persecuting, marginalizing, and being a little unfair to a new, fresh generation of folks who happen to be transgendered or gender neutral. I'm not a transgender person. Have I ever done work as a female impersonator? Yes, in the form of entertainment and fun, dress up. I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with that. To live a life where you have chosen to change, you know, your identity, who you are, your gender, but be in a society that is a little unsure of that, what it looks like, how it seems, must be a little challenging. I remember being a young child, knowing I was different, knowing that there was something different about me, not understanding why that was wrong or unacceptable or different, then experiencing at a really vulnerable time in my teenage years the bullying, the name calling, the physical hurt, and having to meander that. Now realizing, wow, you know, you could look back at it and say you were a trailblazer. You just paved the way for other people to follow the pathway. So, you know, I'm almost thinking young folks today that have something new, different and fresh to offer, they're blazing trails and they're forming pathways that others may feel like is not right. Well, if it's not right for you, it's okay. It can be right for them. If it's all done in the essence of peace and love and harmony and happiness, how is that wrong? And I know it sounds a bit like a soap opera, because I can hear my spirit saying, "Woo, Kevin, you're getting into some muck and some mud." Not necessarily taking a stand any which way but loose, but it goes along with this oracle and this chariot that we're living in times where some of these polarizing issues are going to pop up, and they may create a reaction and perhaps a response from you. This is the time that you go within yourself and ask yourself, how does this affect me? Why does this affect me? Now, if it is just pure up and out hate, discrimination, all of those things, oh gracious, you can set the record straight in a kind, giving, caring and loving way. You can say to your, I won't call them an opponent, but for that's a better word, listen, thank you. I appreciate you sharing your opinion. I appreciate you sharing your views. I really appreciate you feeling trustworthy enough to be open about this. However, forgive me if I don't share your sentiments and if I don't follow the same line of thought. And I hope it won't cause a problem between the two of us if we are different sides of the fence. If we have a difference of opinion, still going to hold you in high regard as a friend. And I really am going to appreciate you speaking your mind. Truth is always the best way to go. That's a lovely way of agreeing to disagree without having this problem. Yes, I got that. Thank you. Whatever guides and angels just said, that's a perfect way to wrap that up. I haven't always had this awkwardness about what to say and how to say it. I think most people do. But I find a way to deliver a message that says, listen, this is where we're going with it, or what we're doing with it. So today, the oracle. Become the oracle, listen to the words of spirit, meditate, and if you don't really get anything at all, it's okay, it's fine. The information that's coming might not be right there in front of your face. It may be tomorrow, this afternoon. But trust me, when you ask your angels and your guardians and your wise one and your ascended masters to bring you that lesson, they purely surely will. Form of a book, message, billboard, books, all those things. Now I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for liking, for subscribing. We got about another week, 10 days maybe, to get to this 300 number. I think we can all do it. Get your friends to like, get your friends to subscribe, and let's keep this going. I love you till tomorrow. Be well, be safe, be blessed. Bye for now.